Welcome to this week. Nice course that we've got this week, from loneliness to super loved. Let me just get settled in here. Thank you, Amber. All right. So day one, from loneliness to super loved. Thank you very much for joining, guys. And this has really been building up, I feel. We've been talking about this for a few weeks now. It's been delayed a little bit, but we thought this week would be the best week to do it, it felt like. And for this first day, I want to slow down and really just give ourselves the permission to feel everything about loneliness without any pressure to change anything. So you might have come into this knowingly about trying to get something out of this, and trying to change loneliness, trying to make it something else, trying to eliminate it, trying to do something with it, that because of the pain and the sadness that loneliness contains. And I want to kind of like counter that instant gratification for a second, and really just slow down to actually feel it, to actually give ourselves the allowance to look at it without judgment, without criticism, and to see it for all that it is. And as we do that, let's just breathe into it and put your attention on where in your body do you feel the most lonely? Where in your body do you feel the most lonely? And when we slow down to tune into that, make sure that we are still breathing. Feel the resistance. Feel the resistance to the quiet first. Feel how much loneliness hates stillness and quiet, and just pay attention to that experience. And feel free to drop any comments, and Amber will show them to me if they come on, but feel what's coming up here. Give yourself the allowance to, again, not force anything to be anything right now. We're just slowing down together. And invite all of the stories, all the narratives, around loneliness. Feel the heaviness in your body. Feel the pain, the feelings. And now let's invite some curiosity. Because right now, loneliness is very concrete and conditional. And when an emotion is concrete and solidified, there really is no expansion of mind, an expansion of possibilities to be able to look at it from an objective, fresh perspective. And that's what we're doing right now, is just slowing down the momentum. Again, the momentum is the narratives and stories and conditions that we have been taught that loneliness means. All the meaning behind it, all of the characteristics, all of the variables, the story elements that paint our experience of loneliness. And if we sit here and feel, now I want to ask you, from this place, what is loneliness? How do you define loneliness? Just let everything arise. definitions, meaning, time, loneliness, pain, sadness. Let it all arise. Again, we're not changing anything right now. Giving ourselves permission and allowance to feel the full spectrum. Resistance, frustration, sadness, burden, just feeling it with you. Let the guards down. Take the masks off. And now let's look up the official dictionary definition just for our own comparison, for what we intuitively felt and what we intuitively expressed to ourselves, and what the kind of collective dictionary definition is. Isolation, solitariness, lack of friends and companions, abandonment, forsakenness, rejection, unpopularity, sadness, unhappiness, separation, inaccessibility. Yes. Which one of those really speak to you? Are you isolated? Are you lacking something? Are you feeling abandoned by something or someone? Are you being rejected? Are you rejecting yourself? Are you just unhappy? Again, I know this might be uncomfortable, but we are not changing or transforming anything right now. We are slowing down to actually feel what it is that we're feeling, more so than we have ever been invited or given ourselves the allowance to before. What is the reason? Why is loneliness wrong or bad? Why is it bad to be unhappy? Why is it bad to be isolated? What if it wasn't? What do you need? What are you afraid of? What are you not aware of? Why do you want to be lonely? What is your personal payoff for staying lonely? What is it that it gives you? Get closer to it. Investigate, inquire, and observe it. What does being lonely mean about you? What does being lonely not mean about you? Who would you be if you weren't lonely? Who would you not be if you were not lonely? What do you need to understand about loneliness? What is confusing about it? What would be different about your life if loneliness didn't have any power over you? What would be possible then if loneliness wasn't a burden anymore? So for tonight's homework, I'd like you to ponder over some of these questions and journal around the top reasons why you deserve to be lonely and the top reasons why you don't deserve to be lonely. And you can do a top 20 list or just journal, but I want you to explore both sides of why loneliness is present in your life, why you need to feel it and why you don't need to feel it. And just become aware of everything that it's connected to and everything that it's not connected to, and the vision of being free of loneliness, the vision of freedom from loneliness, the vision of the solution to loneliness. And then we'll come back tomorrow and continue this week's free course on From Loneliness to SuperLoved. I'll see you tomorrow.